Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel, where today I'm back on over at Wendy's to check out another one of their all-new Italian mozzarella promo items, and this time I'm getting a little spicy with it. That's right, guys. As you know, Wendy's is not just known for their fresh, never frozen beef, it's also their chicken, which they pretty much rock with. And in this case, we're going to be rocking with the Italian mozzarella spicy chicken sandwich. And as you can see, a very lovely situation leading off the very top right over there with that fried mozzarella cheese patty. A lovely situation. Let's break this one on down real quick. Yes, sir, this is looking pretty great already with that garlic knot bun, guys. A trendsetter already in the fast food game with this. This is looking pretty awesome. Let's pop it and take a look underneath. And what you're going to notice right away is plenty of marinara sauce and one of the main stars of the show, the fried mozzarella cheese patty. And it covers everything here pretty nicely, deep fried, and I can't wait to get into that. Underneath that, we've got some Asiago cheese, and that's all on top of a spicy breaded white meat chicken fillet. Again, one of the main things that they do very well over here at Wendy's, and it's looking really, really nice. And again, filling out this garlic knot bun pretty nicely. And being that it's the spicy variant, I'm expecting a little bit of heat with this one here. Underneath it, it looks like we've got nothing there, and that's perfectly fine because I like to keep everything together without things slipping and sliding. But guys, a very lovely situation, and the presentation is looking pretty awesome on this one. So let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's see if the flavor is going to deliver. This is the all-new Italian mozzarella spicy chicken sandwich here at Wendy's. Let's peep out this flavor. You know, I'm not even going to front. I'm sure this is going to be very, very tasty, and especially with that spicy chicken fillet on the very bottom right there, dovetailing in with the fried mozzarella cheese patty action. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty banging. And if you're saying, how do I know that? Well, guys, I recently did the triple variation of their Italian mozzarella cheeseburger over here. Definitely take a look at that review jumping up on your screen here right now. That was a behemoth of deliciousness, and I got to say, totally banging from top to bottom, literally, because it pretty much took up the whole portion of my car in the front here. It was pretty awesome. But with this, I gotta say, very excited to get into something a little bit more easier to bite into, I think, and it looks really, really great. So let me confirm this for you. I can't wait to get into it. I love the buttery goodness of this garlic knot bun. This is the all-new Italian mozzarella, the spicy chicken variant over here at Wendy's. Let's peep this out. Man. Well, right off the break, I'm getting a nice little backburn sizzle from the spicy chicken fillet, guys. That's a lovely situation right there. And naturally, with a nice chunk of that mozzarella cheese to go with and the marinara sauce, the Asiago that's keeping everything together right there in the middle. Very, very nice on this so far, as I had a feeling it was going to be. Of course, you have that marinara sauce as well, and definitely the flavor is kicking with that one on top of that. Let's keep going in, guys. This is pretty tasty, this version of it. I love the cheese. But you knew that, right? You know, this has just the right amount of marinara sauce to really kind of keep things moist and juicy that way, because the chicken itself, as I'm getting further in, is a little on the dry side. But when you consider that you've got that mozzarella cheese, which is adding a little bit more of an oily vibe as well, it's a very mild flavor, but you can taste it nicely. It goes very, very nice. And of course, the light butteriness that I'm getting from that garlic knot bun, a very lovely situation. I'm so glad they did something special with the bun and not just like a brioche. With an Italian vibe, you gotta have something like that. That's a great call. So let's go for another couple of bites on this, guys. Very tasty. Well, as expected, the reason why I wanted to do this variation compared to the grilled initially is because this actually feels more like a chicken parm vibe, which I'm totally digging, guys. With a little bit of that spicy action coming in there as well, adding just a little bit more dimension in terms of flavor. Texturally, it's definitely got a lot going on, guys. You're getting the nice soft cheese, of course, the initial crunchy action, the soft bun, and naturally with the crispy filet, it really does feel like a nice chicken parm situation with a little bit of extra heat thrown in for good measure. Pretty nice. You know, as I'm getting further and further into this right now, I can't help but wonder if it's just a coincidence that this happens to be out just as BK is offering their variation of something like this. Now, granted, it's a little bit different, which you're probably seeing jumping up on the screen here right now. Definitely check that one out. I had a lot of fun going in on that. But with this variation, guys, with the fried cheese, that's really the game changer on top of the garlic knot bun. And I'm totally blown away by that because it really does dovetail beautifully into everything else here. Even if this was just mozzarella cheese with a chicken patty and sauce, which is usually the expectation, having something like a fried mozzarella cheese patty on the top just completely blows everything else out of the water, and the flavor is pretty amazing on this. So again, I gotta keep showing it to you because it just looks absolutely amazing. The thickness of that mozzarella cheese patty is almost like the chicken itself, so a very beautiful situation. It feels almost like a double variation of the sandwich I'm having here right now. Let's just go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. but another banging alternative over here at Wendy's. And if you love the chicken, which a lot of you guys do, I'm sure, this is easily something you want to give a go on. One more bite and we'll wrap it up. Hang on. All right, so let's go 360 around this one. And while you could get the regular classic version of this just without the spice, I would recommend going with the spicy variant because it's not too crazy over the top and it adds just a little bit of extra in terms of flavor and the experience overall with everything else here. Naturally, with that fried mozzarella cheese patty, the marinara sauce, the awesome garlic knot bun on top, very, very nice overall, guys. This combination is beautiful and an awesome variation of the Italian mozzarella lineup over here at Wendy's. Pretty banging. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the Italian mozzarella spicy chicken sandwich here at Wendy's an awesome 9 out of 10. Guys, everything was pretty much banging on that. Aside from the slight dryness of the chicken itself, again, the marinara sauce is gonna make up for that just a bit, as well as the little bit of the oil that you're gonna get from that fried mozzarella cheese patty. The combination of everything together gave me a little bit more of a chicken parm vibe, and being that it's a spicy patty, that added just a little bit more of extra kick to it, so to speak, on top of the flavor. But totally banging on that one. And again, being that Wendy's is kind of known for chicken on top of the fresh, never frozen beef, this is a great option to go in on. Pretty tasty. All right, so do me a quick favor like always, drop some comments down below. What did you think of the presentation of this particular one? And if you've given this version a shot along with the burger, which do you prefer and why? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.